Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy Concise. We in the building. Yeah, this is what we doing. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this voice, but I'm just saying it's something about this voice that I keep gotta rock it. Fatal, what's up, man? What's up, Fatal in the building? Y'all already know what it is, man. We're gonna talk about some stuff for real, for real. But you already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit this slide up. Shout out where you from. Let everybody know where y'all at. Cause we just nosy like that on some real. I don't even know why, but it's a good opener. I can see where my fellow followers are from, which I think is really nice. Now I just got into my country voice. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop off this joint. Night that voice, you're concise the barber, CTB in the building. Yeah, yeah. Let me go.
Let me go ahead and turn that joint off, yo. I'm over here straight tweaking. What's up with y'all, man? Sunday evening. It's good to see everybody on this live. I appreciate y'all for hopping on. Yo, we got an interesting live tonight. You know what I mean? If y'all seen the title says it all on some real. I got some stuff in the back. Oh, nope, ain't nothing dropping. We got some stuff in the background. We're gonna be talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That worked. You know, shout out to the wifey getting the content. Shout out to the wife getting. All right, let me see. Fatal coming in strong. Let me see. It's funny. It's becoming funny how Essie keeps saying they upgraded the MRD products, but they haven't. Excuse me. As they are the same, and people are figuring out why would a company lie to people? Man, I don't know, Fatal. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of companies that's probably doing a lot of lying, but hey, you know, to each his own, man. I say we live in a world where people support whoever they want to support on some real. But other than that, shout out where you from. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all hopping on. I got some product in the back. We're gonna talk about some of this product and we're gonna go from there and see, you know, what some questions y'all have for a brother. But I'm super ecstatic. You know, first thing I want to do though, I'll be honest. I got to get this out the way because shout out to them. Um, definitely a definitely a not definitely a blessing to continue to rock with this uh company. So let me go ahead and speak on it real quick. But shout out to Fort Worth, man. They definitely a dope company, man. They are the reason why I'm able to show you guys some of the stuff that I get. And I definitely want you guys to really see that this is a place that really be having having stuff in stock and all of that. So shout out to Fort Worth, man. If y'all don't know anything about like a barber supply store, Fort Worth Barber Supply, as y'all see the hat, it's a great supply store and great people that run it. I mean, honestly, if y'all know anything about me, I like rocking with people that do good business. And they just good people at the end of the day on some real. Like they're really some dope people. Yeah, the lime green ones is tough. The lime green ones are tough. I'll be honest. This thing is nice. This is nice. It's what $130 for this thing. I mean, that's without the battery. But that's not bad, man. That's not bad. Well, to me, you know, I mean, y'all might think different, but to me, that's not bad at all. So let me go ahead and get up off of here. And let's get back to the stage, man. Let's get back to the stage. And I'm gonna stop screen. All right, cool. So we got Callie in the building. Low pros never been good for me. Why is that, man? That's crazy. I like the low pros. Honestly, like they're one of my favorite ones. Nah, I haven't used the lime green ones, but we is gonna talk about these though. I got the sand dust. I got the desert. I got the mocha. I got the seven creams in my coffee. Low pros. Easy 10% off with code. Yeah. Tank 10. I think Tank Be Chopping has a code, Tank 10. Uh if y'all need 10%. I think that's a definitely a dope deal. Low pros are Babel's best clipper. Me personally, I can agree. I can agree. We got Mr. ABBS in the building. Andy Mason, how you doing, sir? Hope all is well. I seen that. I seen that video you did, man. I hear the voice. I hear the voice. All right, I see what you're doing, man. Dope content. Memphis in the building. They got the best wings, hands down. The Cali crew and Big M in the building. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is what we doing, man. This is what we doing. So look, I'm gonna get straight into this, straight into what I want to talk about on some real. I want to see what some of y'all have to say. I'm curious. Are you a fan of detachables? Yes, no, why not? I'm just curious where y'all at with that. We are going to talk about them first, then I'll get into these low pros. I do have my son, like my decibel meter. We're gonna do some comparisons. Y'all gonna be the first ones to get this comparison because I usually just wait until I do my videos. I also have my scale here to check the grams or the weight pounds, or however y'all decipher y'all, weight. And we're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna talk about some stuff. But first things first, are you a fan of detachables? Yes or no? Have you ever used them? If you haven't used them, why? Why not? We would like to know. I am starting to see a wave. Uh I see a wave of detachables. Y'all got to really understand that there are some things you cannot replace. All right, let's see. I'm just trying to keep up with you. Yeah, all right, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I got the Heineken Series detachable clipper, and I really like it. Yeah, yeah. Dope. Dope. Do you recommend detachables for beginners? Yes. Yes, I do. And here's why. I honestly feel like there are certain blades as a beginner you can use without really messing anybody up. So if you're doing wavelength, I would probably tell you to stay between the two, the 1.5, and a 1A. And if you learn how to do wavelength cuts, if you know how to do all around with the 1A or the 1.5 against the grain, and you start seeing how it cuts, you start learning how detachable blades cuts. Then you can get a little bit more brave, do a taper with them. Then you could do a fade with them. Like there's steps. And I honestly feel like being a beginner getting them, man, if you master those things within a year, you're you're a lot further than a lot of people with adjustables. Just to me, because you really start to understand uh the true measurements of things. The detachable blades really help. It really helps you really see what a true one is, a true 1.5 or 1A or 3 millimeters or 6 millimeters. Like, let me see what I have right here. This is 2.4 millimeters. This is the one. So it gives you it gives you the true absolute of everything. I don't know how to explain it, but the blends are real clean, real clean, and you don't have to do so many passes. So for me, I'm definitely starting out with some detachables, and I kind of did though, to be honest. For what I've seen, detachables get hot faster. The wire ones, it takes time to heat up. Well, how can I say this? They can heat up, but I noticed that they only heat up if you don't know. I don't want to say if you don't know what you're doing, but they really shouldn't heat up to like it's getting hot to the touch. Like it shouldn't get to that point because that means you've been using that one blade for too long. I don't think you should be using blades that long. Honestly, I think when you use detachable blades, it makes your haircuts faster. I want to get a 3 and a 4 blade. Yeah, I got a 3. Detachables have been a staple since I first started. Facts. They're helpful for tighter spots. Some devices burn them quickly. Yeah, there's only a few on here that I have used. I'm curious which ones did y'all use? I did use one, two, three, four, five. I used 5 of them. That's in this photo right now. Are detachables more forgiving than guards? No. No, they're not forgiving. When it comes to detachables, we're not thinking about forgiving when we're talking about detachables. Detachables means that you're going in and you're going to hit it at this number, and that's what it's going to be. Now you can tweak it if you know how to angle it right, and then with the corners, you definitely can detail with them, but they're not forgiving at all. They're true. You know what I mean? So yeah. Symmetry Pro Barber says, Hugo, it gives a cleaner cut and it goes through the hair quicker and better than adjustables. Right. I've been a victim of the blade burn, getting my designs cut in the back of my head and neck. Yeah, that's tough. Learning to fade without guards is a cheat code. Yep. Hugo, you just need to learn detachables by trial and error. Yeah. You know, I will be honest. I use detachables with little kids when their mom comes in and says, you know what, I just want to cut real low. I just want it real low. And I said, okay. So I know what real low is, and you can do an adjustable guard close or a zero guard, either open, halfway, or closed, depending on how real light they want it. And I used to really get a detachable. I'll get the 1.5, go against the grain, see what that darkness look like. All right, I know what a 1.5 against the grain looks like. A lot of things that you do with detachables, you're going to learn the visual of the cut of what you're doing. So you know exactly what that length looks like with that certain hair texture. So if I'm cutting a young man, he has waves, he has coarse hair. Let's say he has a 4A hair. It's not like really coily, but it's still 4. And if I use that 1.5 against the grain and I see like the level it cuts at, I'm like, okay, that's a visual. I remember that in memory of how that looks. So when I grab the 1.5, I know what's going to look like, compared to the next person. Now, if your hair is straight and you want it light, I probably won't hit it with a 1.5. I might hit it with a 2 or a 3 just to see how low that is for them. Because of course, with straight hair, uh, uh, the follicles are more thinner. Like it'll be easier to cut, and it might look lighter if you use a 1.5. So that's how you really learn. I learned off of kids. I'll do the top a certain length, and then if they want it lighter, then I'll go with the 1A and then the 1 if need be. But that's how I learned. I get it, and yeah, he was there for ceramic moving blade alleviate the heat up aspect. Yes, ceramic ceramic cutting blades definitely alleviate. I just realized that I didn't adjust my light, but it's okay. Nah, it's good. I can see myself. It was just that I wanted to go in. I have I have all the way up to a 5 blade. Oh, that's dope. I don't have no 5 blade, but maybe I should. Long bad experience, but I know it's depending on the apartment. Exactly. Use the Supras, but I want to upgrade to the Heiniger. Yeah, the Supras, they have what, 5 speeds? I believe they have 5 speeds. If I'm wrong, let me know. I don't see the point for 5 speeds. Now I know the Heiniger, they do have 2 speeds on the Sirius edition. I'm not sure the Orion does, but I know the Sirius one, that's the top notch one. Orion is like the real mimic of the Oster Octanes. But I know the Sirius has 2 speeds, but I'm not sure of anybody else. Now, I got some OGs in here, the BGRCs. Now, this Wall Mentor, this picture ain't come out that well, but has anybody ever used that detachable? I don't know. I just didn't. I just didn't. I use the Octanes. I have the Mentor because see, okay, here we go. I have the Mentor because the creator of the Clipper I knew personally, so sentimental to me. The old school 76 is still my favorite. Respect, respect. Yeah, the classic 76s, man, those I had those and I loved them. I know people didn't like the sound of them, but I actually like when you're a barber, you hear how a clipper sounds, especially if it has a unique sound, you appreciate it. Like that's how I was with it. Like I knew it was loud, but just hearing that, like it was something about it that I was just like, all right, cool. I can rock with it. My clients probably didn't like it that much, but I was able to rock with it. The old school raw wall products. Got my first detachable, just need the blades now. Dope. Yeah. And that's the thing. Once you get blades, it's like these blades are gonna last you a very, very long time. What blades do you prefer between Oster and Andis? Me personally, I mean, you can't go wrong with either or, but I do like Osters just a little bit more. For some reason, they seem like they fit a little bit better, but that's that's just me. I had a more easier time with the Osters than the Andis ones. I put ceramic fitting blades on all my detachable blades. Yeah, that's smart. Are most detachables interchangeable? Other detachable? Yes, the blades are. Yes, that's crazy. Yeah. What up? What up? What up? The BGR with the battery pack is nice. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people like slept on that detachable out here trying to learn what clippers won't heat up too fast does. Best blade for a fade. I'm asking just to know. Best blade for a fade. Uh, I say the JRL blade. Any of their JRL blades is good. But let's let me get on. Let me get on. Let me get on screen. Let's get over here real quick. All right. I didn't do none of this stuff yet. This is the first time doing it. I have here my octanes, right? And I have the series. I have Oster blade and and the Heiniger blade. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna switch out blades on both clippers. I mean, yeah, both detachable clippers. Do a sound check. See which one of y'all think is the loudest, depending on blades or not, whatever. So we'll do that, and then I'm gonna do a comparison with weight. So let's do the OG first, octanes. And yes, I have a rubber grip. So that's how they sound. I don't mind the sound of it. I mean, I know some people do, but not me. Well, let's test it. All right. Y'all seen that's around 67. Now, same blade, 1.5. Let's see what happens. Now, this does have two speeds. I'm gonna do low speed first, and then I'm gonna do the high speed. High speed. That's kind of low. I mean, the high speed, I thought it was gonna rev up a little bit more. Um, now, yeah, I know the Clipper audio isn't picking up. That's why I'm showing the decibel. That's why I'm showing y'all with this. Now I'm gonna do the Heiniger blade on both. See if that makes a difference. Now I did not oil these, but I mean this blade, so it's whatever. That's high speed, low speed. So it seems like with the ceramic cutting blade, it's quieter. Now this is the Heiniger blade on the octanes. Definitely louder. But I'm gonna try. Were y'all able to hear that better? So yeah, it's about 3 to 4 decibels of a difference. That is quiet for detachable. Both of them. Well, the octanes is probably around like a 67 to 68 decibels. The Heinegger stayed under 65. So yeah, that's for an adjustable. I mean, for a detachable, that's quiet. Because them classic 76s probably would have been like a 74, 73, 74. She said, sound check about to be crazy because whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I mean, that that's what it's supposed to be, right? Like I don't got nothing to I ain't gonna tweak anything different. So now I'm just gonna do the weight. Y'all probably won't be able to see this part, but I'll tell y'all like what it is. I'll move these over here. I'm gonna do it in I'm gonna I'm gonna do it in grams first. I'm gonna do it without the blade, and then I'm gonna do it with the blade. Asta octanes, 374 grams, 374 grams, 344. You know what I mean? So 374, 344. So let's see with the number one blade. 406 with the one blade, with the number one blade. 436. So these are quieter and also lighter. And I think they're cheaper. Let's see what the prices are. Like, and then we could talk about the other ones later. But let's see what the prices are for these things, man. Because that's one thing I noticed is that detachables. A lot of people talk about the price like as if like it's like a crazy problem. Like, come on, like we done spent way more. Y'all done spent way more. Y'all probably spent if y'all been at CT Barber Expo, y'all probably spent at least about $1,000 on clippers and trimmers, hands down. Oh, oh, I thought you seen it, Fatal. I got the this is the Sirius and the Octanes. Um, is this all the ones I have? For right now, I do, yeah. So let's see. Let's see if they got them. So, oh, let me just go back. Let me just go back to Fort Worth. Let me see what they got them for when it comes to pricing. So Fort Worth. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost all over your screen. Yeah, I keep forgetting how Apple just all of that. So the Ox Octanes is 379.95. You know, that's a lot of money. But the Sirius is 299. 299. This that's not bad. Trust me when I say that. That's not bad for a detachable. Especially it seems to be, you know, better in decibels, weight. Let's see. Octanes. Ugh. Now my wife, she got me these for my birthday. I appreciate her so much, babe. I pray you didn't pay, $379.95.
It wasn't the threes.
It wasn't a
Or
threes.
close to it.
You should have told me, babe.
But that
Discount.
was a couple years ago.
I know, and I still got them. They still rock. I still rock. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing about them is that they will rock.
That was
Cool.
actually like at least 2.5. Like probably even 3.5, to be honest.
What?
It had to be
Years
about
ago?
3.5 years ago.
Probably
'Cause
more
think
than that.
about it. We
Nah, it was
were
probably
in-
more than that.
But yeah, I was gonna say maybe 3.5, 4 for crying out loud.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably say about 4.
Because it was like kind of like
Yeah, it was about 4.
because we're going in the shop almost 2.5. So
Yeah,
and
it
you
was
had them
about,
at least 2 years before
yeah,
that.
it was about 4. That's crazy. But yeah. I don't know if y'all, are in, I just feel like everybody should have detachables. I didn't do my concise review on anything yet, so if y'all waiting for that, I understand that too. But I'm a fan of detachables. I don't care which one. Not to be like that, you could be a fan of any one of these, you know. But there's a reason. There's a reason why detachables are what they are. There's a reason why they cost that much. Um, Product development needs to be on this live taking notes. Got you. I don't care. I don't care they quoted my 76 still on all-time favorite Clipper unbiased. I have my reasons. Nothing wrong with that, bro. I respect that. What if there was a Fat Master Junior that went from triple out to a 1A? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Can't said, what up, Precise? Who's Precise? I got them for the low, 130 brand new. Des, what you talking about? Oh, you talking about your trimmers. Got you. Are you going to do the verses on those two? Yes. Yes, I am. Very much so. Dang, 130 ain't bad at all, especially if you don't a few bucks. You said an RPM test? Let me see. Oh, wow. No, nah, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. I mean, respectfully, I gotta keep something for the concise review. But the RPM test is real, okay? Like that's something I know now. I know I really gotta talk about in the video. Yo, yo, you know what? Yeah, let me do that. At another day because I'm gonna charge these up just in case the battery dying on this joint or something. But that's interesting. Why does everyone love Fort Worth so much? Honestly, I like him. Edward, he's a cool person. I like how he runs his business. He keeps everybody up to date. What's going on? Uh, I mean, honestly, there's a lot to like about a business like that. That's being ran like that. So that's why I like him. You know what I mean? So I built a healthy relationship with them, and they definitely just cool people. As I met them at CT, we talked, a few, stuff like that. Me and my wife, him and his wife. So I mean, it was cool. I mean, it was like me. I like to. I don't even know what to call. I'm very personable of a person. I like to really talk and speak to somebody, connect that way. And yeah, I mean, we like-minded people in a lot of things, and we could talk about Clippers all day, 24/7. So it was just a good vibe with them. And so yeah, Fort Worth. So I rock their with their business. I like their structure. So yeah, dope people. Uh, Dad said, "What up, Neek Neek?"
Yo,
What is Neek? What
that
is
is
NI?
so
What's
funny.
NIQ? NIQ? Oh snap! I ain't even proficient. I hope for that cost. Yeah, the cost honestly is not. It's not that. It's not that crazy. Does the MV2 open to a full one? Good question. Me personally, I don't think that it does, but it's close. Boss lady Neekland, the braiding machine, right?
Yeah, Des asked me, does my hands hurt? I meant to comment back, like from grading so much, but they don't.
Okay. She said they don't. I'm not sure which one to get. The Super ZR2 seems powerful than all of them. I don't know what's the RPMs on the Super ZR2s, and when you say you're not sure which one to get, what are you comparing the ZR2s with? You really picking the MV2 over the Black Label Masters? All right, all right, all right. So look, listen. I'm not talking about aesthetic. Aesthetically, hands down, picking the Black Label Masters. Like, what are we talking about? Like, that's a clipper. That's a beautiful clipper. It's a crazy machine. When it comes to flexibility, the MV2s wins. I have to be real with you. The MV2 wins. If there's stuff I want to do, the MV2 is going to be able to do it. I can switch that out with almost any blade that I want. Uh, you can use a left lever or a right lever. It's not bad in weight. It has 6,700 RPMs. The runtime is better. So I mean, which one is more efficient and more flexible? The MV2s. I'm just being honest. If I had to pick, a clipper that's worth about $300 or one that's 130, I'm picking that 130 if I know all of those attributes that it has compared to the other one. But if you somebody like me, like, see, I don't put my real personal like thoughts and stuff when I do my own reviews on some real. If I just give y'all the facts, and I like what I like. Like if you see my goat clippers and trimmers, some people didn't even believe me that was my, goat clipper and trimmer. So, I mean, it is what it is. This dude said he liked the classic 76s and he's unbiased. He's, biased about it. He don't care what nobody thinks. You know what I mean? The Black Label Masters, easy. Of course, I would want them, but I will want them with the MV2s. You get like, I wouldn't want just all MV2s. I need the Black Label Masters as well. I travel 6 hours for her work, so heck yeah. Yeah, the wife is nice, I keep telling y'all. I'm sure Annis is working on more fat blades like blades. Maybe. Maybe. He said, "Bro, tell us, please." This is what is matter of fact, what does yours say? What does yours say on what the RPMs? Like if you did the test. And I'll say if mine's is like, what does yours say? Do you believe if they price these detachables at 200, the companies will lowball themselves? Mm, I'm not sure because I'm not sure what it all takes to really make it. I don't know how many people they got working for them. I don't know. Like me, I'm such of a numbers person that I just can't think of something that quick. I gotta be like, all right, well, how many employees they have? Who's on salary? How many warehouses they have? What are their expenses? What's the cost to make these many modes? What with shipping? What's the taxes? Da 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 da. And how they going to profit? So what's their profit margin with all of that? Like it ain't for me. It's never just a easy. Oh yeah, if they put it at 200. Yeah, they be making money still. Like I don't know. I don't know for real, for real. Does the MV2 cut like the Masters? Yeah, if you put the right blade on it. I put the Master blade on it. I put the Master blade on it and basically the same results. Come on, man. You can't keep it all. I wasn't keeping it all. I'm keeping one thing to myself was the RPM. I told you the decibels and I told y'all the grams. So I'm keeping the RPM test to the concise review. The review is coming. When? What's today? Well, it'll definitely be in November. Hopefully the first week of November. Dope. He said 379 for one one clipper. Yeah, the octanes is 379, man. Could you just tell me the octane? I already have the Heineken. Got you. Okay. Is the battery life of the detachables longer than regular clippers? Um, no, no. I will say that I think this one is 100. I think this one's 3 hours. I could be wrong. It's either 120 minutes or 180 minutes. But I do know that this is 240 minutes, which is somebody 240 minutes. ZR2 is fired. Hello, hello. How you doing? Andy, ZR2s are about who? Andis. Andis, I hear keep good products. Yeah, they do. I care about how it cut more than anything. I got the rebuy already with the fat master blade and the taper blade on the other. So yeah, I mean, at this point, it's either or. Like what you would probably need it for, like, is it a necessity? Neither of them to me, for what you already have, it doesn't sound like a necessity. It's just more like which one you just want to have. So it's either you want the black label masters because it's the black label masters, or you get the MV2s and you like the MV2s. They're both can cut almost around the same. I would say the MV2s has a little bit more power than the masters. It's lighter. It doesn't have that same weight. But if you like the feel of the black label masters, then get the masters. The RPM on the ZR2 is more. I'm comparing it to the Octane and Series. Like when you say, well, let me just check it because I don't know what it is. Mm, so the ZR2s has 3 hours of a runtime. So let me go to specs. Uh 5 speeds. So it goes to 1800 SBMs to 3800 SBMs. I can't say that it's more powerful because I haven't tested it. But whoever has, how about this? Whoever has a Andis ZR2, send it to me just to do the comparison, and I'll send it back because now I'm curious about the RPMs on the ZR2s. You're welcome. I was a diehard Andis fan until I used the JRLs. Yeah. How'd you start using the JRLs, Andy? Concise is on a bevel craze at times. Bevel? Yeah, bevel is different. Which one stays the coolest? Uh, Great question. Great question. That's going to be in my concise review too. I think that's something I should hold as well. But real talk, sometimes that coolest when it comes to detachable blades really depends on the barber, how long you're using that blade for. Bevel is unique. Yeah, it is. 240 minutes, 4 hours. Right. Exactly. I love detachable clippers and will love a cordless, but I just don't need it. I have this 76s and I'm fine with the cord. I have so many clippers, it kind of makes me sick. So, what if I was you, what I would do, I'll trade it in. I'll trade in some of these clippers and trimmers, like, yo, here, you know, sell them for whatever, and then get you a detachable, and then be like, all right, you got rid of something, but also you got some new stuff. That's what I would do. I really want the blade, but I need something for bulk. I really want that blade, got you, but I need something for bulk and detailing. I fade with the Revite, but I've come to find it is annoying to figure out what length I need to get small detail line out. All right, so between the two, since you could put the regular and this blade on the ME2s, you can still like you can use it. But the Andis Masters, when it comes to detailing, the weight of it, how it's fits in your hand, there is like this balance that it does allow you to have, and you can really like hone in that area. I don't know how to explain it, but the Masters, when it comes to detailing, is kind of like hard to like compare. You like JRLs a lot more than the Vapors. Well, I can't say a lot more than the Vapors. Um, Matter of fact, let me show y'all. See, y'all, look, okay. Next video coming up, top 5 clippers newly released. This will be up tomorrow. I had to get this out before November. This will be the last top 5 that I do until I do the year end best clipper of the year video in December, at the end of December. So that question right there, you're gonna see. Is that one's mine's or yours? Okay. So yeah, you'll see. The ZR2s are RPM on the Andis site, and they are correct. I was just on the Andis site. I just seen the SPMs. And I try to be careful with saying SPMs and RPMs because I know sometimes that stuff can get like mixy. And I think whatever the SPMs is, uh the RPMs is double. So if it's 38, if it's 38 100 SPMs, it's supposed to be 70, what, 70, 7600 RPMs. And if that is the case, then I will say that there might be one higher than that. The super gets hot so fast on max speed, cutting around 3 to 4 speed keeps it cool. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you, Concise, for putting me on JRLs. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome.
I had to bring this voice back because some of y'all was not here when I started the video. And I just wanted to tell Andy I appreciate you for trusting in me. You know what I'm saying? When I say something's nice, I really mean that. I just had to say it in that voice.
All right, all right. I'm not sure if you have, but have you ever thought of doing a blur versus crunch versus fat master video? Yeah, I would love to. I just don't have all the blades. I just had the fat master blade. I still need to get the blur and the crunch. What's the crunch? Y'all gotta let me know about that one. But yeah, I would do any comparison when it comes to clippers. In a sense, in a sense. Let me say that. In a sense, I would do 98% of stuff like that. I was waiting for you to say that, Andy. Yeah, I know, right? I'm torn between the Andy ZR2s and Hanger series, which is better. Now, see, I can't say that. I can only tell you about what I use, but from what I've used, I'm going with the Heineken, and not because I have them. I have like my wife said, I had these for some time. I love my octanes. I was going back and forth with anybody going against the octanes, but there's something different. There's something different about the Heinekers. And in my review, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But I never used the Andy ZR2s. So I can't say which one I think is better. But I'm probably picking the series. Yo, need that video. I got you. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get the blades and go from there. Am I the only one that saw that Concise slap that wall blade on the Envy on his IG a few days ago? Yo, that's why I say it's more flexible. It's more versatile. It can do more than the Andis Masters. The fact that they put the four holes, on the bracket was like, okay, and this is on to something. Imagine a vapors with the phase blade from Andis. Yeah, that'll be fire. That'll be overkill, but that'll be fire. I have my vapors with the black. I have the vapors with this Magic Clip Stagger Tube blade as the cutting blade. I'm good with that. So is the Master better at detailing and clip over comb? I would say so. I would say so, yeah. My series gets around 3,100 RPMs on the fastest setting. I'm sure Octane is higher. Let me see. I'm just testing it again. And you say RPMs, right? Babe, what you see? He said his gets to 31. What do you see? Don't say it out loud. Let's give it a second.
I don't know how to read it.
Is it different from that? It says 3,100. What does mine say? Just wait.
So then,
So either my joint tweaking, or I need to get a different. I'm gonna go low speed. Yeah, mine is a little bit. Well, mine is different from yours. It jumps. It jumps. So we're gonna do like a real test. But mine is different from yours. I have to be honest. Does the Octane and the Heineken use the same battery? It seems like it. But the only difference is, let me see. Well, no, it's not the same battery. Not the same battery. So what's the Octane RPMs? The Octane RPMs from what you show me is higher than that. It is higher than that. He said you play too much. Nah, that voice is fire though. I ain't gonna hold you. Blur is the first blade that the Blur guard put out, and Crunch is the second blade. Okay. I just didn't know if it was the same company or not. Supposedly, close the gap, not zero gap, but will also stand to a detachable too. That's interesting. I def want the Envy. Honestly, I think you will love it. I definitely feel like you will love it. I use the Fat Master blade on my Vapor. Fire. Can't be mad at that. Does anybody know if Filthy Blends Master bracket fit on the Vapor? I'm not sure, but I mean, a quick DM will he could probably let you know, or just go to his website. It does. I use it. Yeah, I'm a where we at? Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta do an RPM test. You gonna have me like really looking at this now because I am getting 2 numbers. It keeps jumping. Yeah, that's the first number I get to every time. Yeah. Is this the blade? Let me check. Let me blade that it came. I think octanes is around. Nah, actually, it was a little bit more than that, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, the one with the ceramic. Honestly, that was the one I really wanted to try. My bad. For all those that don't know what we're talking about right now, I'm just doing an RPM test. Nah, that didn't change it. Wait, hold on. No, I didn't change it. So even with the ceramic cutter, it didn't change it. Thanks for putting me on them Dorco razor blades. Them joints legit. Yeah, you look. Listen,
Listen, Dub, I'm trying to tell people, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say something just to be saying something. If the blades rock, then the blades rock. Them Dorco Prime Platinums, it's where it's at. Shout out to Dub for taking my advice.
what'd you say? You mad I'm doing the voice? I get a like. All right. Why does this sad music come on just randomly at night when nobody's on the TV? I'm just saying.
Some prayer instrumentals you be listening
Oh
to.
yeah. One with the ceramic cutter. Yeah, it doesn't change the RPMs. So I'm I'm gonna do the RPM test, compare them, and then we're gonna see how they cut. Yo, it's interesting. I love detachables. It's so interesting. Doe, crack it up. But nah, anyway, this is the next video coming out. Next video coming out. So the octane is around 38. I say higher. It's mine's was higher, but I'm gonna let it rock for a little bit. Like I'm really gonna like oil them, all that jazz, and just let it rock. But it's not that far off from what you're saying, but it is. But it is more. But I have a question for all those that do rock with detachables. Like, what is your favorite detachable so far? Like that you have used, or you don't like detachables because you have like a horror story with them, like how Nida, where is that? That voice said, she gets I guess like the undercut, and she got burnt by them blades. It's crazy. What app? I use the G man, but I'm about to get something like y'all might think us like over the top, but I'm about to get something crazy official, other than just using this. You know what I mean? So I want to use something that's more official. When is the verses coming? I'll probably do if you can give me time. Give me about good 2 weeks because max. Give me 2 weeks max because I would like to do unboxing comparisons and all that jazz. I mean, the unboxing first, that concise review, and then do the verses. The end is ZR1. Respect. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with the Andis, man. You can't go wrong. Yo, for y'all who can fade with the detachables, y'all some real ones. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Yo, honestly, Dub, it's not that hard. You just gotta keep trying to do it. It's not hard at all. What's hard is that you try to have an eye. You got to have a different eye when it comes to detachables. You can't have the eye of, well, I'm gonna put this line in, then I'm gonna take this line out like this, and I'm gonna use the number one guard, and then I'm gonna do the three guard, and then I'm gonna take it down with the two or the one and a half halfway, and then I'm gonna just go one completely close or the zero guard, take that out. Like it ain't all of that. Yo, I'm using a three all the way down, period. That's it. I need a three guard, two, one and a half, one A, one OA, triple out. And here's the crazy thing about this, Dub. If you really, really do it, like you're really spending at least max about 2 minutes on each blade. So if you're using 5 blades and you're using 2 minutes on each blade, that's 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes. So think about that. Now this joint got a commercial. I'm done. ZR2s. Can't go wrong with that. What have you used? Yeah, the G Re one, Jones. It's easy to make. It's easy and make your cut quicker. Yeah, that's true. Dub, you got to learn how to fade without guards to start. Yeah, I love my detachables, especially for debulking and time saving. Yo, I appreciate y'all that really be rocking with these detachables. Like people really don't get it. Like I ain't gonna say they don't get it, but it's like I just wish they understood. Like if you get, hey, can you turn that? Can you turn that off? Babe? Thank you. That because I could just if you get the detachables and really understand them and really get like how they rock, you're gonna be like, yo, I'm so glad that I learned how to do this. I'm so glad. Like a fat mass or a blur blade. Yeah. Detachables are a lot faster. Yeah, but we don't talk about it. Like, why do y'all feel like in this day we don't talk about detachables? Like, what is it? What is it about? You think, matter of fact, I think what it is that people are scared of detachables. Like, it's gonna really show you who you really are when it comes to like your cutting. You get what I'm saying? I feel like since other clippers are very forgiving, that some people only know how to operate in forgiving instead of just straight to the point, straight, this number, and I'm going to fade down. It's a more different technique. It's a different technique, but it's a healthy technique to learn. And you can skip blades also. Yeah, you can, but I feel like you can do that once you master the foundations of detachables. Because if you don't master them and you try to skip, yo, they're gonna be skipping out of your chair. I ain't gonna lie to you. They not gonna come back because you done chopped them up for real. What are some cons of detachables? That's a good question. What are some cons of detachables? Um, let's see. It is. It is. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. That's such a nerd moment. That's such a nerd moment. What are some cons of detachables? Um, I guess it all depends who you. It all depends on who uses it. But the blades do get hot. They can get hot. That's the best way. And also, they're not the best with sound. And then it can be like they're not like crazy, crazy powerful like in RPMs. You know what I mean? But sometimes maybe the vibration in your hand can mess with you, or your clients, they don't like it around their ear. The blades, some clients might not be used to the blades of how like the all metal blades. So the cons can be you could use it on the wrong client and they can move a certain way, and you might, you can might be able to cut them a little bit. But other than that, that's a good question. I wish they created or invented an adjustable blade for detachable clippers. You know, they they did it the opposite way. They did an adjustable clipper with detachable blades. I want a detachable that's not heavy and loud. I wish you tried the ZR2 too, so you can compare the Siri and the ZR2s. I would love to do that. If y'all think, well, I definitely have to put the octanes with that too, but I am curious. I am curious. Very, very much so about the ZR2. So I'm gonna try to get my hand on one and we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Detachables are NBA and all other clippers are overseas. Oh, snap. Andy, what made you say that, yo? You a savage. The 4 out and 5 out blade is like a closed stagger tooth on a wall magic clip. Uh, I would say a little bit closer than that, but that's just me. Especially the 5 out blade. That's just me. Maybe the 4 out, maybe zero gap. Yeah, but that 5 out blade, yo, that joint like trimmer. Schools used to start students off with learning detachables. I know. They used to be. Fine, they get hot and they're bulky. Heat if you use tech too long. If your surgical blades aren't properly set, they can hurt people. Not as forgiving. Okay. There are no cons with detachable. See, everybody got something different. I love detachables for debulking, but that's it. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, why I feel like I ain't gonna hold you when it comes to fading with detachables. I'm scared, balls. That lever and my fat master and my taper blade keeps me in the game. Respect. Hot if you use them too long. Got you. ZR2 is quiet. Mm, I wonder how quiet it is compared to the Heininger. I'm Mr. Detachable now. Respect. The Revite. Octane sucks. Oh, that's tough. I mean, I like them. So I've done some crazy fades with them. They are the best. I mixed it in. Use my adjustables for the fade down, but open sections fading. But open section fading, they just give the smoothest cut. They do give the smoothest cut. Andy speaking truth, yeah. Octanes are loud, slower than the ZRs. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know if they're slower, but Wall got a 6. What? Yo, where this at, bro? That better be like for a bear, for a bear fur. Where you see that at? Yo. Oh, it's not detachable. Oh, the balding. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need that. What I'm gonna need that for? I'm good. I don't need that. 5 out is awesome with the single magnetic and its guards and clipper or comb. I ain't never think about doing that. You gotta place yourself on that to another level to handle those detachables. You can't jump from street ball to the NBA. All right, and yo, Andy really think he was a basketball player in real life, man. I gotta see this dude play, yo. I gotta see this. I ain't never seen my man even think about basketball. I ain't never seen him with basketball shoes on. That's crazy. ZR2 is heavier than the Octane and Heininger. ZR has 5 speeds. Yeah, why 5 speeds? Like, I'm not gonna need 5 speeds. 2 speeds, all right. 5 speeds, 5 speeds. Like, there's never gonna be a time, oh no, don't do that. You gotta use speed 2 on him. Like, I'm never gonna do that. Yeah, that's the balding blade by Wall. Yeah, that's crazy. The Pulse ZR2 is a tad bit quieter than the Octanes. Okay. For real, it's a 6 out bro. So Amazon. Yeah, I don't need that blade. Out of all the clippers, I still have my ZRs and Ennis Masters to polish. Respect. Wall 6 blade is a balding blade. There's a detachable outliner blade equivalent to the. Really? Somebody please send me that. Cap. What's cap, Andy? What's cap? Like what's cap? What do you say a cap to? 5 speeds longevity. I mean, detachables is going to have longevity, period. To me. Are you going to do more tutorials using detachable? Yes, I actually just did a video. I got about two or three videos already done. I just gotta figure out when I'm gonna put them on YouTube. That's all. I bought the Andis Pulse ZR2 and the Octane Volts because of the blade lock and the 5 speeds. Okay. ZR goes through real tight coily hair on that 5 speed. Okay, I get that. But what I'm trying to say is I'm never going to go like I'm only going to use a 2 speed. I'm gonna need a 3 speed on this one. But yeah. I love my outliner blade for balding. Imagine ZR2 with a lever on it, diesel clipper with a lever, forearm on swole. Facts. The vibration of the blade. I don't know. Cap, you never see me in hooping shoes. Yo, I ain't never seen you in hooping shoes, bro. I seen you in some steel shoes, but I ain't never seen you in no hooping shoes. I ain't seen you in no Vince Carter's, bro. I ain't seen you in some Jordans, but those ones in the balling Jordans, I don't think. You had some Vapor Max on. Those definitely ain't no balling shoes. ZR is a Lambo. Octanes is a Ford. Okay. Okay. I can't say nothing about the ZRs. I haven't used them, so I wouldn't say a Ford, maybe a Chevy High Country. You know, built for last. Well, Ford is built for last, but Chevy. I'll say that about my Octanes. I don't know. I don't know much about the ZRs. I might have a way to get them. Hopefully, we already did this. Questions you have for me? We did this. The multiple speeds allow you to slow the motor and increase battery time. Okay. I don't know, bro. I mean, to me, I'm just not. I'm not amazed by the 5 speeds. I can't imagine the octanes being bad, especially when Osterwald is a beast 10 years later. Yeah, I mean, it's just either that you like them or you don't. I mean, everybody has a preference. I mean, if you like the ZRs, you like the ZRs. I ain't gonna be on here like, what, bro? Them Jones is like, for what? If you like them, you like them. Somebody gonna put the vector motor in a detachable. Just watch. Why though? Why? I don't know. I don't know if they should. If they do it, it can't. They gonna have to like. It's gonna have to be a small. I don't know if it's gonna be a detachable. It's gonna be adjustable, a clipper with a detachable blade with a vector motor. That's what I see. We need the Heiniger series review by itself, and then right. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do the Heiniger series review and then the comparisons. It's like adjustables are old school. Nah, they ain't old school. But quality over everything, right? That sounds disrespectful to octanes. 5 speeds is for animals. I can see that. I definitely can see that more so than my clients needing, like me needing 5 speeds for my clients. And I think how many clippers. Now there is a clipper that like has like a ring. You can rev up the the RPMs, but I'm not I'm not gonna remember the 3 yo, let me get a number 1 on 3-speed. Like, we're gonna start having clients ask for that. I don't know. For those who complain about a hot blade, you can slow the motor to the slow blade from heating. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I would never use the vector motor in detachable. That's the issue ready to happen. Yeah, I don't know. They need to put a vector motor in the master. Nah, that'll make me not even like it even more. To be honest, seems like barbers are slowly but surely getting further and further away from detachables. Why do you think that is though? Like, why do y'all think people are getting away from detachables? I think it's because if we had to rely on the school for what we get and what we learn, and if they took out detachables, okay, that's one reason. But I mean, companies are still making them or have them. I mean, this company is coming out, the Heineken one. I mean, they've been out for a long time, but they're just getting to the US. And this came out with the eMerge. I don't really like that one. The Classic 76 is the black version recently, not so long ago, just came out. But it's like I really feel like if y'all had this stuff, if you had a detachable clipper and all the blades you need, yo, you're good. Like you will never have a problem with anything. There's a lot of crossover with animal and barber clippers. Yeah, there is. It's crazy how people used to talk about the Pulse ZR being a clip paper. Heineken said, hold the beer. Heineken was Oster's pet clipper on 1000. Yeah. Them vector motor clippers are perfect for debulking, if you ask me, but too fast for fading because you won't have much room for error unless you're using a taper blade. And I understand that. If the blade is too hot, then you cut too slow. Well, I didn't say it. She did. I wasn't going to say that, but you want to get to a place where when you're using detachable clippers, that the blade is not getting hot. Warm is okay, but like I said, you shouldn't be using the blade for that long anyway. So I have to agree. Remember, you bragged about the end blade and its comfort. The outliner blade is just that, but wider, less strokes, saving more time. What outliner blade? I feel like I'm lost right now. Once Andis makes the Fat Master Jr., it's over. You heard it first. You heard it here first. Okay. These new school barbers take 1 hour for a cut. Oh dang, you going hard. you you going hard. That's I mean when you first get out of barber school, let me ask y'all, how long do you think you should take on a cut? Because your learning experience is different from everybody else's, but yeah, because barbering is getting watered down with less talent and skilled barbers. The people that the young barbers are watching are using detachables. Yeah, man. Yeah, I will have to agree with there's a lot of people that are not using detachables. So I'm gonna try to do better with that myself. Start using my detachables. I mean, like I said, I already have videos, but I just got to get them out at the end of the day. Just put a ceramic cutter if the blade is getting too hot. Yeah, you can, but I only have the only ceramic one I have is the 1.5. Everything else I have, respectfully, is the metal. Like even my fast feeds, I can't do the fast feeds with the ceramic. I know a lot of people can. I like I like having the metal cutting blade on mine For some reason, it just to me it cuts better than the ceramic. There's a different it cuts different. Y'all might not agree, but for me, like what I've seen when it comes to ceramic compared to the the stainless steel cutting blade, there is a difference. Not a crazy difference, but there is a difference to me. The ANS outliner detachable blade. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant. But I think the M blade, I don't know. I'll have to try that blade. Celestia's right. Yeah, she could be right. Or use guards with your 3-hour blade. I've done that before, but I don't really care. I don't really care to do that. Detachables are consistent when it comes to cutting. People don't want to go to school and learn proper techniques.
Yo, I don't know what kind of day you had, but you in your bag right now. Like you really in your bag. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if somebody trying to take your blades, your clippers, you know, but dang, you coming at them hard. I mean, I know I asked the question, but yeah, you going in. You going in.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Ceramic is the best, absolute best, quieter and lighter and sharper. I don't know. Yes. I don't know. For me, Javon, I don't know if it's sharper. That might sound crazy to y'all, but I like the metal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me. It's just preference. You know what I mean? All my blades have ceramic cutters except my 1 3/4 and 2 3/4 blades. Respect. The only blade that will forever be stainless is the outliner blade. Okay. Does timelines equate to quality? Some people spend an hour on a cut and it looks amazing. Some people spend 30 to 40 minutes on somebody joint, end up spanking them, haircut, jack. No, that's not what equates to quality is knowing how you uh you know how to properly use this thing, this clipper in the most effective and efficient way. And you're doing it in a timely manner to the point that you're actually gaining more time than losing time. So for me, when it comes to quality, quality means that you understand your foundations of your steps, you mastered them, you picked up more skills to even learn how to use a certain blade within a certain time. Your eyes got a lot sharper within your cut. So if you take an hour, okay, then that's just more so preference. But people that's taking 30 minutes can probably give out the same fire cut that you took an hour for. I know people that could probably give out a 20 minute cut that whatever you did in an hour, they can do in 20 minutes. So to me, it's all about experience and how far you are trying to reach to go to the next level. That's just what I think. Oh man. For what? They make that blade? No, vector motor doesn't do well with heavy cutting blades. Too much stress on that motor. Yeah, that makes sense. Football team lost today, so he letting it ride in this chat. There's the blade. 1 or 2 need a hairline. We'll go lower crown for waivers. Fast feed does cut different with ceramic, but I like it to detail after a full detachable cut. Nothing wrong with that. I do it too. Like to me, my Osta feeds and my octanes, I can do real ignorant damage with them two only. Put ceramic in your bleeds and let me know. I had a great day. I feel her, man. The industry is too important to have these half-baked barbers saturating it with subpar knowledge and talent.
All right, so now y'all got Andy on this joint now. Andy been waiting to go in. I'm just gonna let y'all know that now. He got a whole list of people. It's like, nah, I'm playing, but I get it. I get it. So that being said, how many of y'all that do have the experience is teaching the new barbers? How many of us is creating classes for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, where are they getting this information from if we not giving them the information? That's all I had to say.
All right, so yeah, that's all I had to say. They are getting away is because it's harder to learn them. Detachables ain't sexy. Yeah, that's a sad situation. They don't gotta be sexy, but they sure enough get the job done. You know what? Y'all hear this? Hold on, before I read that comment. How I'm gonna do a video on YouTube with the detachables, and I'm gonna give myself. Last time, what I give myself with detachables, I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes. I'm gonna do a 15-minute detachable challenge. Yeah, definitely doing it. Uh, and I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like. So, 15 minutes. It could just be haircut, but I might like do haircut and beard, and I would love to see what y'all think. So I'm gonna try that 15-minute haircut challenge. So yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting. All right, I fade with detachables because flicking out with the adjustable doesn't lead to a uniform growth page. Bro, you got it, bro. Got- See, if you're gonna do that, see what happens is that instead of flicking out with a detachable, you're supposed to be instead of flicking out with a detachable and you see some hair right here that needs to be faded, you can either come this way or come this way. But you got it, bro. All right. If you don't have a 5 hour, a 4 A or A blades, my haircut are about 45 minutes. Got you. Go on, tell them. New school barbers have the latest boastiest. I said boastiest. The latest boasty tools taking an hour on a $25 to $50 cut. Then get mad that my cuts are $150 and I still get tips and have time to chillax and watch them struggle. Yeah.
Don't watch them struggle.
Yo, I don't even know what to say about that. You having a good day. Like, you having a good day. Don't watch them struggle though. Show them a little something.
Oh man.
$25 cut. You need to screenshot.
Oh man. Oh, look, see, I thought you. How about I just do this? Pachow. Y'all know where I get pachow from? I'm a kid I heard. All right. Detachables are sexy. What are you talking about? I don't know. Half baked, smoke gun, head high, haircut prices high, but quality of their cuts subpar. Yeah, man. It's crazy. I'm no gatekeeper, bro. I'm teaching folks left and right, and you know it. I know, bro. I just wanted to use you to motivate other people. That's all. If you compare the passing of detachables versus adjustable with guards, huh? I don't use the skip blade technique. Y- I get that. I mean, you can. It to me, it all depends on the hair texture. Depends on hair texture and what kind of like. If I'm doing a high ball fade, I'm skipping. I can easily skip with a high ball fade. But if they want like a mid fade or they want to drop, I'll probably keep everything. Probably use all my blades. The detachables are cleaner. Yep, they are. My father-in-law with My father-in-law with detachable blades then goes back in details with his masters. Phase be dumb smooth. Yeah, you can't be mad at that. I want to learn from Dub father-in-law. I know Dub. Yeah, you gotta give his information. See if he's doing some classes. You gotta do some classes, y'all, on some real. You gotta do some classes. I have one coming up. I'm really about to just y'all probably will see it tomorrow, like marketing it and all that jazz. But you gotta do classes, man. Really help these young people really get to where they need to be at. I don't do high fades or tapers because you need to know how to fade in tight areas. Honestly, I think high fades is probably one of the easiest fades to learn, especially with detachables. It's it teaches your eye, it trains your eye where to go from the two, the 1.5, and the 1A. Like that right there, right near the parietal ridge. I'm trying to tell you, if you learn that technique with the two, if it's a high ball fade, the two, 1.5, and the 1A, and you learn what they're doing, like how that looks on them, you'll be fine. Perfect combination, detachables and Andis master to polish. Yeah, that's you can't go wrong with that. I would say it's the same combination with the masters as it is with the fast feeds. It's really up to you. At the end of the day, never use detachables, but do you flick out on fades like clippers, or you just and go up and down? See, I'm glad you asked. You don't flick out. You don't flick out. But this is I feel like detachables help you learn people's head shapes. Because if you use somebody's head shape, so I'm gonna try to say it like this. So somebody has let me do that. Let me see. Let's say somebody got that knot in the back of like that knot in the back of the head. You know what I mean? Like you don't gotta be like here and going, you don't gotta do that. You can lay this blade flat, right? And when you're cutting, you just go with the head shape. There is no there is no flicking that you need to do. You don't need to because honestly, what you're doing is this length to this length is different, to this length is different, to this length is different, and then this is probably okay in a sense, but when you do this, once you do here to here, the length can be different because you're angling the clipper. But if you keep it flat and you just go straight up off the parietal ridge or off the back of the head, you don't need to flick. You don't need to flick. So there's a small little groove. Oh, I'm sorry. Small little groove right here. That's it. That's all you use. That's all you got to use. That's it. On some real. That's all you got to do. Oh, X motion. Yeah, 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 yeah. But see, I think X motion when it comes to like I'm not talking about like when it comes to the parietal ridge, but X this. Yeah, that definitely works on the fading part. Like, but when you come to the parietal ridge, when he's talking about flicking out, I just stay right with the head shape. I stay right with the head shape. If the head shape is the head shape is like this, stand with the head shape. If the head shape is like this, I'm staying with the head shape. I'm not flicking out. But just my thoughts with that. That was a good question. Thanks, Javon. I start low and stretch for grading. I'm a beginner. Nothing wrong with that, bro. If you start high, if you start with your highest guard, you might if you fade down. And honestly, Paige, I think you're one of the people that have the videos that I have in the Concise family on my YouTube. You're in the membership. So I have videos of that. You should check them out. ZR comes with the ceramic uh, uh triple L blade. Waving never go up and down. Hair doesn't even grow that way. Yeah, always go whatever the way that it grows. So hair can be in a swivel. You just gonna have to You're just gonna have to cut that thing and the swivel in a sense. How did y'all learn to use a straight razor for hairlines? In '06, I learned with a balloon and shaving cream. The guy who managed the shop gave me 3 balloons and said shave them all without popping them. All right, so I'll give you my story, Doug. I didn't go to school, bro. I was straight hands on, straight apprenticeship, straight into the fire. So I had a thing about, well, if I'm going to do this, and I knew I was going to have to use a razor soon, I used the razor on myself first. I remember being in my bathroom, sweating, just beat her on. I had like a hot towel. I bought some like shaving cream. It was shaving cream was terrible. I don't even know what it was, but I got some shaving cream and I got the razor. But what I did was I didn't put no blade in the razor first. I just wanted to learn how I should hold it, all of that jazz. Like I was just teaching myself. No razor on it. So then I was like, all right, Nate, it's an hour. It's an hour in. I ain't got no blade in the razor. So I'm like, all right, let me try it for real, for real. So I was mad nervous. I knew I had to pull my skin. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like real. When I say like, this is the mirror, I'm like this close to the mirror, like for real, for real. And I lightly went like this. I went down just a little bit and down a little bit. I was like, all right, I'm good, I'm good. And then the next day, I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Then I was like, all right, let me try to clean this area up. So I took small baby steps for real, because I was nervous on, using a razor when I got into the barber industry. But I will have to say that I did it on myself first, so I would know the pressure, how I felt, how my hand movements were, and then I got more comfortable using on a client. So that's how I learned. Corners, use the corners in the angle of the blade. See, Javon, that's true. Using corners, I feel like it's like level 2 to level 3 when it comes to detachable blades. I mean, that's just my thoughts, but you learn how to use corners after you master just fundamentals. I think in a flicking out things BS. It could be. These guys don't want to learn from a girl, but I'm a fade master and seasoned master stylist. I've taught a few stylists to do men cuts for the odd old male client. They get, but I mostly stay in my lane. Got you. I got you. I use an X motion with detachables and lots of corners. Nothing wrong with that. So is there going to be a detachable in your year in review? That's the Clippers of 2024? Could be. Could be. I'm not biased when it comes. Whatever is the best Clipper is the best Clipper to me at the end of the day. Woodshed, what's going on, bro? Woodshed, let me hear your lawnmower, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. X motion works, yeah. 3T technique compensates for the flick. That's a good Andy, you probably need to go put that on IG so you could tell people what you really mean by that. The Woodshed Barber made me buy the Pulsar ZR2. Woodshed Barber in the chat. I've always said it's more of a buffing or a push motion. Head shape, yes. Sometimes the head shape can fix the fade for you. Exactly. Exactly. It helps. Like, yeah. Yes, Woodshed. Yep. I cut myself literally until I learned to finesse that razor. Can't see, that's the stuff that people don't know. I remember one time I had a razor in my pocket and I forgot why I even had it in my pocket. And I could have had some cash in there. And I was like, I don't know where I was at. I was like, yo, I'm about to go to the store. I was like, where my money at? And I went in my pockets and that razor got me all jacked up. And I was so mad. I ain't never did that again. But I'm learning. I'm learning, you know what I mean? That was like some young days, silly stuff. I had a boss early on that would let me practice shaving until I got it right. That's respect. I don't use a straight razor because I'm not licensed to keep it 100. Respect. I respect that. When I teach, I let them shave the hair off their arms so they can feel what a client would feel. License for a straight razor? Yeah, you gotta be licensed for barbers. Barbers gotta be licensed. Well, you gotta be licensed barber, and you can use a straight razor. In Pennsylvania, cosmetologists, they're not allowed to use straight razors. I don't know if that's different in any other state, but I think that's all around. But yeah, for a straight razor, you gotta use if you're in a barber shop and you're using a razor, you gotta have your license. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. No, not that one. This one. So yeah, this is coming out tomorrow. So make sure y'all stay tuned. This video, I had this done for a minute now, but I just had some other videos I had to get in. Top 5 clippers newly released. We are going to talk about some. But before I get off of here, I appreciate y'all rocking with it, brother. There will be a comparison video with these two. And I know y'all probably going to be like, well, why? They're exactly the same thing. Yes, they are. And they're not at the same time. You know, I don't even care if it's a small difference. There's certain things. Yeah, I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did, but there are some little small tiny upgrades that I've seen, you know, just through my observation. So I will be talking about these two. Let me see what this sound like. I need to get that blade. I need to get that 28 blade. Yeah, small upgrades, but we're gonna talk about it. What's your go-to detachable? That's a good question. I don't understand how there are so many unlicensed barbers, to be honest. It's really crazy. It is. It is. I kind of wish, how can I say this? I wish people really wanted to get licensed. I really wanted to be a licensed barber. I didn't just want to be great at cutting hair. Like, I wanted to be a licensed barber that if I want to go work anywhere that I want to, that I can. I didn't want to be like, well, I can't go over there because I'm not licensed, but I'm nice. Like, I didn't want that to be my story. So I kind of wish, you know, we all got more unified with us having a license. The Paul ZR2 from Andy. See, we can ask him. We'll say, what's the RPMs to the Paul ZR2s? Are you comparing? Yeah, okay. I answer that. I like the merge just as much, but I need that charging dock. Got you. Concise, if you get the blur blade, try it on a low pro with the clicks. I've been experimenting. And due to the specs out of the clicks on a new pro, it's pretty good. Okay. 28 blade, more for fading, less bulk. Right. Are you talking about the Andis Masters 28 blade? Is it good? I think he's talking about the Babeless one. Yo, Concise. Wait, hold on. Are you talking about the Babeless one? I'm not sure. Yo, Concise, what's your favorite mod you done on a clipper? My favorite mod? Oh man. All right, I'm gonna give you my favorite mod on a clipper and on a trimmer. Cause to be honest, let's be real. I feel like everybody was modding the magic clips, right? So as of right now, I have a magic clip that probably has, and shout out to Campo for this. This mod is nice. Right now I have the black magic clip with 8,000 RPMs. I think it has 3 hours of runtime. I have the vapor blade on it with the vapor cutting blade on it. That mod, and it's all black. Stupid. That's fire. Hands down. Easy. Um, but before that, I did a video on it. It was a magic clip that I put the 245 battery on it. I had the stagger tooth blade with the fast feed steel blade. Fire. When it came to the trimmer, I liked the Andis slim lines, and I used to do mods with the GTX blade on it. So, and I used to sell them. That was my that was my joint. He said, "So basically, you made a Rebel clipper." Yep, I guess so. Basically, it was one of my favorite mods. But I would say this cutting blade is a little bit. Well, no, I'm gonna say a little bit different. It's a lot. It's a lot different. The lack of hygiene and cleanliness is gross. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's why I did my toothbrush, video on YouTube. Y'all gotta check that joint out. That joint funny. But nah, you're right. You're right. But see, people don't look at barbering as a business. They look at it as a hobby or something that they just do until they get to the next thing they want to do. But if you take it as a business, you think different. So the ZR tools is around 3,800 RPMs. Okay. It's less speed but more torque. Got you. Hey, well, the baby has a 20 and a 20. Yeah, okay, cool. 45 on high speed on the pulse. Okay. So the pulse, I'll be real with y'all. The pulse and these are close. Let me just check this again. Yeah. The pulse and these are close. The octanes. Um, most detachables are 36 to 38, but it's mainly the torque. Yeah. Well, man, this is gonna be an interesting comparison for real, for real. The Slimline GTX mod was dope though. Yeah, bro. It was. Cause I used to have the black, I used to do the black Slimline with the blackout blade. Bro, I'm sorry. That was it for me. Don't put your blades in a babeless sonic box. Your blades will rust. Don't ask me how I know. Really? I'm surprised. Like, what was the cleaning thing that you use? Like, what did you use? And how long did you keep them in there? Because I haven't heard much about that. I believe Style S Scrap Lens has a shootout with the Octane ZR. Yeah, he probably does. I'll have to look at that again. Anyone need are all anyone need are the purple Galaxy Pulse ZR2s with the white and green Oster Vault and be great. Got you. If people went to school and learned that nearly half the exam is about disease and control and health and safety, it would be great. But also apply it though, right? Because I'm a germaphobe. Like I ain't like I buy the 12 pack of the Andis Cool Care, and I think as only the one barber that's in my shop, I feel like I probably OD on my Andis Cool Care. But that's not the only thing that I use to clean. But I'm just saying, it's I get it, yeah. Blades rust when you don't oil them. I use Andis cleaning solution for the 10 minute it runs. Clip and dip. That's all. That's all you need in a towel. I don't use adjustables, so I need 3 detachable clippers. Actually, got you. Ceramic doesn't rust, especially if you properly maintenance your blades and oil them down good. Yeah, my blades, I had these blades ever since I had detachables and yeah, I have my method of cleaning them so they won't rust. But yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, see what time I gotta be there. Page, that's too much, especially when detachables do the same thing regardless of speed. Don't put blades in any water-based disinfectant. Use Cool Care, Clippercide, or 7-in-1 cleaner. What's news? What's up? Yeah. Uh What's knows I sent him pictures. Oh snap. Yeah, I don't really do that with my metal ones. My metal ones, I thought I got a video. I use I forget. You can find this stuff at Lowe's. It's like you know those little stringy things that have like the little foam at the end, but it's like a wet a metal wire. I have that. So when I do is, I mean, this is real simple stuff. But I would take my blade about half, like not half, but about this much, take it out this way, clean it. I'll go this way, clean it. I'll oil every, what I need to. Well, I'll spray it with Cool Care first. I'll let it oil, put it on a clipper, let it run for a few, and then let them sit, let them chill out. But yeah, get calcium lime rust and resurface the blades. It's awesome. Buy new blades. Got you. Matt Ennis told me before you text me back. Maybe alcohol too. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do, y'all, so we can help the longevity of our blades and all that jazz. I haven't had problems with rust stuff because I am OD. This is how if you never done this, I've done it. I'll be honest. I remember about to line somebody up. Have my trimmer about to line them up. No, matter of fact, yeah, I was about to line them up. So I'm about to do the C cup. And once I did this right here, all I seen was just oil coming out, coming like coming down on the C cup, and I was just like, oh dang, let me go ahead and get a napkin because I cleaned it all off. But if y'all ain't never done that, then I don't know. Maybe that's just me. He sent me in the right direction to get the 1 please, because I'm a dilemma. Got you. New video idea. What's the new video idea? You talking about with the blades? People forget that disinfecting spray dries your blades out. You should oil after. Right, right. Now that's real. To me, it makes sense. Don't make sense to use any Cool Care and then not use oil right after. See, I don't like the air compressor only because it's like, I mean, for real, that hair is going to get everywhere real fast. And I like I don't know. I have a certain area where I brush all my clippers and I use that tool I'm talking about, and all the hair I see just falling down on the floor in that area. You use the air compressor, man, that hair going everywhere. Now you're gonna clean up. Now you got somewhere else to clean up. What I do is I have a magnet mat that once I clean my clippers, they just sit up like this. I never just put it back on the charger. I just let it sit out like this. You know what I mean? And 99% of the time, the oil just comes out. The only thing I won't use is the quarter cents because gear maintenance is messy and cumbersome. I actually liked the fact that, you know, you gotta do all that. I felt like I was somebody. See, bullshit. Honestly, I'm old school. I kind of miss the maintenance on the right, bro. You used to put on some music. You put the Asta down. You get your towel. You put it in. You got your screws. You put everything back. Da 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 da. You clean it. You get the fans. You get the little filter part right there at the bottom. What man? That joint was. I ain't gonna say it was fire, but I felt like I was doing something. I felt like I was fixing a Shelby GT or something. Couple of weeks ago, you said being 48 was not too old to go back to school, but now with this video, do you recommend that I start with a detachable or regular clippers? Um, I would definitely still say regular clippers. I just think that having a detachable with your adjustable clipper is a great, thing to have. But right now, it's just getting down, getting the basics down. Get the regular clipper, but once you get a chance, get a detachable. My homegirl bugs me all the time to put carbon filters in her 76s. Why? I mean, yeah, just do it, bro. I'm 43, so I don't know if that's too old, but y'all can have the 76 model. I love maintaining my 76. It makes me feel something. Right. Right. Taking care and cleaning out your clippers and detachable blades. More videos like that are needed. Yeah. Yeah. You got that, bro. You got that. I might do one or two, but you got that one, bro. Detachables. Detachable is fundamental. Yep. Yep. But like I remember somebody telling me, it kind of made me go on this crazy thing about like getting all my clippers home and like taking everything apart and putting it back together. They said if you don't know your clipper, if you don't know your tool, if you don't know what your clipper does, how it operates, then you don't know what you're really doing. You're just using the functionality of it, but you don't know how it really works. So I was like, all right, bet. I need to learn then. So that's what I did. Um, I even tripped. My wife just told this story the other day, man, with them Andis GTXs, me over there messing with the wires. I had the wires, I don't know what I did. I just messed the wires up and I plugged them in my basement. I tried to turn them on. All the lights went out in my house. And my wife said, what'd you say?
I think I can't remember exactly, but I feel like I said something like Nate, so help me God.
Yeah, that was a silly moment. I still have those. I still have
Yeah, I
them
thought we
joints.
were goners.
You thought we was gone? You stupid. I still had them joints somewhere, yeah. I never got them joints fixed. I just like unplugged them. It's like, all right, you know what? I mean, I probably not to do it now, but I just didn't. I just went on to the next thing. Is any company going to release a smaller size detachable clipper? Mm, I hope so. That's the best I can say. J-Roll, maybe. I don't know. That would be interesting though. Babeless has whispers of a detachable, but who knows? Yeah. But all I know, it seems like detachables are coming back. All I'm trying to say is it's probably a great time to learn detachables. That's all I'm trying to say. When I was starting out, I would study my blades. It would haunt me till I learned the differences. Gamer also. I want detachable blades in the shape of a wall vapor. That would be nice. But yeah, this was me. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all. I'll be honest. This is me. I used to be in the shop. Hold on, y'all can't see me. Let's say, let's say I had no clients, right? I was cleaning my tools all the time. I'd be in the shop like this. Oh, okay. So that's what they did. And I'll just talk to myself. Like I like how that bevels. This one stays up. That gives me some room. And then I'm like, I like that. Like I like the thickness of the last teeth because when I do use it just for detailing, I know how it would detail. And the cutting blade on this is more of a deeper tooth than this one. Like it'd be stuff like this, man. I used to just sit. I used to just sit. And I remember when I found out about the Andis blade. When I found out about the Andis blade, I was like, this is why these things are so smooth. If you know how to calibrate your trimmer, that was one thing. But the blade in itself was a smooth blade. And I was like, yo, nobody else has this blade but them. And I ran with it. And I started becoming a clipper junkie in a way of like, I need to know what this does. So if y'all really want to know how I got even to the point I started doing concise reviews, it's because of that type of mindset. Then I started thinking even more. Well, how long does this last? Well, what's the power to it? Well, what kind of what kind of motors are there? Then I start studying motors. You got pivot, you got rotary, and you got magnetic. Now, those are the base fundamental ones. All right, so now you got brushless. Well, what's the brushless motor? Oh, well, it's not a brush motor. Brush motor, that means it wears out in time. Brushless, that means it'll stay constantly, that power will stay there constantly until it dies. Okay, cool. I did start looking into batteries. You know what I mean? Like, and I found like a website where all the batteries were at. Like, it was crazy. But I really feel like I have to do a little bit more research with that. But then I just start studying stuff like why is this the DC motor that they're starting to use and this and that. Like I used to just sit here and just really be looking at stuff like, okay, so this is what they do. Okay, that's cool. But why this type of blade? Why this type of metal? Like stuff like that. Well, why they use this? Oh, that's why JRL picked that. Because their blades never get hot. You know, it's stuff like that that I used to go crazy about for real, for real. Is important. The millimeter is important, especially if you study your blade. Yeah. Gamma Cyborg Clipper might become their detachable. That would be interesting. Exactly. Imagine sculpting someone because they ask for a one and you use a one blade instead of a one guard. Yeah, yeah. See, this is rule of thumb. This is something that I will always do. I don't care how long I've been in the game. If somebody says, "Hey, can I get a one?" And I'm like, "Do you want a one wavelength?" And if they say yes, this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm either getting a two, and I'm like, "Are we going with the grain or against the grain?" And if they say against, if they don't know what it is, I tell them. If they say against, I'm using a two guard or a 1.5 guard open and be like, is this low enough? If they say yes, then that's what I rock with. If they say no, can we go down a little bit lighter? Then I'll do the one guard. I would never just get a one. I would never just get this one blade and be like yank or anything. I need to know. Modify that and this outliner blade, and you'll love ball fading again with detachables. Okay, I got you. I did that. Just to add fun to the mix, I have the finalized version of the Phenon Clipper. Might be the 2025 Clipper of the year. I'm prophesying over here. All right, y'all heard it from him first, man. Yo,
Shit, I gotta get you. I gotta get you with this voice, bro. We got the Phenon Clipper coming soon. I don't know when or how, but we know it's coming soon. Might be the 2025 Clipper of the year. All right, we'll see. You know me. I might have to test that either way. we'll see what Anna has to bring. So far, Anna's been doing good. The MV2s really got me feeling some type of way. Like, I don't know. It's like the most versatile clipper yet, but we shall see. We shall see.
It's like, nah, I just had to do that voice, bro. Oh man, I'm stupid. Right. And people these days hate on pivot, but there's a place for it. Who doesn't like a fast feed? Right, yo. Fast feeds is my favorite clipper. Favorite clipper, hands down. And detachable clippers will make your job really for unruly customers. Yeah, I miss the magnetic 5-star seniors. I ain't not wait, what? Don't let me look this up. Where is that at? Send me the link. I need to see that. The why, like, why is Stockcraft still claiming their products are actually different from RDs when people are putting out videos proving them wrong? To me, they are starting to earn the nickname scammer. Oh snap! Look, bro, I don't know. I don't know the why. You know, hopefully they'll let everybody know what's what and you know the proof. You know, and with the proof. But like I said earlier, like it's really up to you who you rock with, yo. At the end of the day, but yeah. He said, just keep it 100 with your customers. That's real. I respect that. I need to know the specs on a Phenom Clipper. Yo, my man wants everything. And this Enforce blade deserves a better trimmer than the GTX EXO. Hmm. What trimmer would you put what trimmer do you think the Enforce blade is best at? I'll just say Andis is doing it right and taking their time. Got you. I respect that. Corded ones were magnetic. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I must have. I don't think I ever used the corded ones. Let me check this out. Yeah, V9000 electromagnetic. I don't think I ever used that. Old school 5-star quarter wall, yeah. And fourth with a brushless quiet trimmer with USB charging and a battery gauge. Uh, let me see. Brushless quiet trimmer with USB-C charging. All right. So, Fatal, would you say that the sideboard trimmer would kind of fit that? Let me know. Basically, bringing Anderson to 2024. I had the Conair knockoff version. Got you. What? Everyone had a corded wall in Massive. No, no. I only had a cordless senior. I had the Sterling Force. That's what I had the Sterling Force. I had the burgundy cordless magic clips. I had the seniors. Even the white and yellow cordless clipper. Like I came right when right when like cordless probably came out, but I had the corded masters and the corded fast feeds. I never had the corded uh seniors. I had the legends. I did have the legends because I had the I had the Wall Hero. What was that combo? The Wall Legends and the Hero, right? I had that combo. Yeah, I had the Legends and the Hero. I never had the corded. I never had the corded seniors. Yeah, the cyborg trimmer with the M-Force would be legit. Okay, got you. I've never had a wall product other than their half guard. Oh wow. JRL Ghost trimmer with the M-Force blade plus charging USB. That'd be nice too. And a wall comb somehow. Wow. Imagine a slim line with a small M-Force with USB brushless motor. Yeah, that'd be crazy. You know what? I would say the technology that the BT1 trimmer has with the M-Force would be crazy. The Sterling 4s were badly slept on. Yeah, I liked them. I don't know why they were slept on, but I like them. I had no problems. I had no problems with them. I went from Connor to Andis. Yeah, but the corded magnetic motor was all the same. Wall Legend 5-star, same clipper. Gotcha. Did anyone else rock the Oster Model 10? I knew people that did. I didn't have them. I was cool with my 76s. I thought 5-star was the same. Model 10 was a smaller 76. Yeah, that jump just looked different though. Any other questions? I'll probably do like one more question, then we can head on out. I always wanted the Model 10. Years later, I found out that the comparable in my country was the Titan. Right. Because the Titans is basically almost the same. Model 10 is smaller 76. The sound from the Model 10 is legendary though. No. I can't even make that sound. I'm trying to find a clip of it though. I thought that was a video of it. And it's crazy because there's a lot of videos on how to maintain your clippers back then. Not no more though. There you go. Found it. Let's turn it on, bro. Man, you used to hear that joint in the shop, man. You smell the cool care in the air. Man, that was just throwbacks. Best razor blades in your opinion? I want to try something different than a Derby Premium. Dorco Platinum Proms. Matter of fact, there was somebody here earlier that said they appreciate me for sending them that way. But the Dorco Platinum or the Dorco Prime Platinums. Let me see. I'll look them up real quick. Here we go, right here. These blades right here. Dorco Prime Platinum double edges. This is the one I get. I get the 1,000 blades. Like, to me, there's like no point to just get like 100 pack or a 10 pack. Like, there's no point to get this one. To me, it's like interesting when people buy this. You just get the 100. You're gonna use them. Like, you're gonna use them. Did y'all see it? I hope did y'all. I think y'all did see it. Okay. FX1 Low Pro with the Enforce blade. That would be different. Count the teeth on the different detachable blades. Okay. I never got my hands on a Titan. I'll pause. I'm from New York. Stupid. That would be fire. Feather Pro Guard. Clients will ask you when you're done if you started. Oh yeah, that joint nice too. Now, how do y'all use? You snap it in the middle. The blades. Hold on. They come in like a little small paper like this, and it's like two sides where it's sharp. So you just snap it in the middle. And then you take out one side, put it in the razor. Unless you're trying to go OG and you use the, what's that shaver called? Bevel has one I like. I have that one, but I don't really use it. But I like using a straight razor. Thanks. Definitely trying those blades. You're welcome. I like them. I like them a lot. I definitely feel like they're really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here and get ready for tomorrow. I appreciate y'all always hopping on, man. Had a fun time with y'all, man.
Like, for real, like, this voice, like, I might have to keep doing this or something, because it just brings something to the live. It brings something to the live. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all was going in for a little bit. Y'all was going in at the companies. Y'all was going in at fake barbers, non-licensed. Y'all was going in on just a little bit of everything. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna keep this voice a little bit.
But nah, yeah, the Dorco Platinum Primes. I appreciate y'all, man. See you next time. Yeah, 10 o'clock Sunday Night Lives, man. I'm gonna try to keep it very, very consistent. If it's not 10 p.m., it's 10:30. It's always in that gap. So always just make sure y'all look out between that time when I go live on Sunday nights, and you'll find your boy here. And also, like I said, this is my next video. It'll be coming out tomorrow. So make sure y'all stay in tune for that one. So y'all be blessed, man. Y'all take it easy.